Okay, on this segment we're going to give you a little bit of burning in these feathers that we cut on one of the other segments, and we've got these all cut in now, and we're going to draw some quills on. We're going to use the burning pen. We're going to burn a few feathers in, so we're going to take these cut ends and we're going to draw some quills on. And what you want to do when you draw quills on is you want to have a lot of rhythm. You don't want to be stiff, you don't want to be hard, you don't want to line these up all perfectly straight going one way, but you want to give them a little rhythm, a little curve, and take and you can sweep them different ways and put on what we're doing is putting on the barb here first, and then we'll burn it out. We'll burn it out with the burner and try to get a little bit of rhythm, and that gives it a little more life. The more life and free-flowing feathers. Now you can see where some sweep to the left and some sweep to the right, and we're going to take a burning pen here. We're going to cut or burn the quills in. We're going to burn from front to back or from inside to outside. See if we got a little bit too much heat, so we're going to turn it down and use a straight edge burner. And as you burn these in, you want to twist your wrist and roll this pen in your fingers, and as you roll it clockwise it'll go one way, or and as you roll it counterclockwise it'll go the other way. So when I'm doing feathers that are going this way, I'm rolling clockwise, and then as I want it to go the other way, I'm going to counterclockwise and roll it in my fingers. So these are pretty easy to put in. It gives it that center of the feather, gives it that realistic look. Very simple method of cutting in feathers, nothing elaborate. And some carvers like to lay the pen over on its side and kind of flatten the outside edges of that down so that they get a raised centerpiece here. I usually don't bother doing that, but what we're going to do now is to burn. And the same thing, you want a lot of rhythm and you want to turn and twist this pen in your fingers. You can start anywhere. You can start on the end. If you have trouble, take a pencil and draw what you're going to burn first so that you get the proper rhythm. And you want to keep them really steep, almost straight back. So we're going to go this sort of thing with a good twist to it. I usually don't draw those on. I've done so many that I don't really need to, but we're gonna twist that as you come out to the end. That pen in your fingers, roll it in your fingers, just like that. Come all the way forward. If you miss a spot or go too wide with one, just go back and fill it in. And then on this side we're going to twist the pen the other way. You can skip around, doesn't really matter. And you're going to fill that feather right in until you get it totally filled in. And right up all the way. And then we're going to go on to the next one. And what you can do, this is basic, really basic, simple, nothing fancy. We're not putting splits in. You know, we can do fancy stuff maybe sometime in the future. But you can lay the pen over and we can put a good size split right down there to make it look realistic. This is a simple method. And then you go up and start your next one. And just work your way up each feather until we've got it totally feathered.